The city definitely has an energy, a language. And after a while, you really start to understand. It's rhythmic. It's chaotic. It's art. But this is not New York. I moved back to LA. I moved back to LA. Back to this city where my creativity feels less like survival and more like living. And this isn't taking a step backward. It's a giant leap forward. I'm here to create. I had to relearn a couple of things. Would I remember how to drive? Would I remember how to slow down? But it feels right. Like a new investment, a new lens. A new space is a fresh canvas, blank walls, empty rooms. This apartment is more than just square footage. It symbolizes the newest version of me. So just looking at the living room, that's gonna be this area over here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put the sofa here with maybe the coffee table just in front and maybe some seating to either side. It's gonna stay minimal and clean, almost gallery-like, modern lines, and lots of light. Then I have like a big dining room space over here, so we'll do dining room. That light fixture in the dining room is gonna come out and put something else there, maybe something that hangs, more of a pennant. The kitchen is definitely got like vintage charm. I'm gonna keep this sort of mid-century modern vibe, so I'm not gonna like paint the cabinets or anything like that. I am gonna replace that light fixture there. So just something a little more modern, but at the same time, still in that mid-century modern kind of vibe. I honestly don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but I still want it to be functional for my needs while keeping the same vibe as the rest of the apartment. The hallway isn't much more than cabinets and a light fixture, but even the small spaces matter. So that is definitely coming out. That thing looks like you have to like light it with a torch. I'm actually going to take that out. Okay, so heading into the bathroom, I'm gonna actually hang curtains in front of the shower door so that you won't be able to see those blue tiles back there. I think I'm gonna remove these towel rings and towel rack. The bathroom has this vintage mid-century light fixture that has these little mod stars on it. I like the shape of it and I wanna keep that vintage charm in the bathroom. So I'm gonna try to find a fixture that's very similar, but without the little mod stars. It's really cool that I actually have both a really huge mirror and a medicine cabinet. I've got plenty of storage on the vanity as well. I'm probably gonna replace out this toilet thing here as well. And then from here, we go into the bedroom. The bedroom isn't quite as bright as the rest of the apartment is, but it still gets a lot of really good light. As you can see, one of the great features is that I have a little outdoor patio, which I'm gonna take advantage of, make it really nice. It's actually a decent sized bedroom, and I have huge amounts of closet space. Just so you can get an idea of how much closet space I have a few of my things just thrown in there already because I just needed to get some of my stuff out of my suitcase. It goes all the way down there. And then I have this whole other side here. In the bedroom, I'm gonna shift the vibe a little. It's still gonna be minimal, but softer with more organic shapes. I'm also gonna change out this light fixture here. So pretty much all the light fixtures in the apartment are gonna be getting an upgrade. And then like I said, I actually have this really cool outdoor space. I'm gonna just like refinish all of the ground. I have my own entrance to the outdoor space as well, so I can actually go out to the parking lot from back there. So yeah, this is my space. I'm really excited about it. It is a big change, but it's gonna be great. Okay, so it's been about a week since I moved in. I'm just putting things together like a little bit at a time, but I'm about to start working on my bathroom. I decided instead of doing a traditional shower curtain that I would do like these sheer linen drapes, because I have a shower door, so the shower door kind of protects the linen from getting wet. So I actually got my shower curtain rod in, and it's a tension rod, but I was actually thinking that it was gonna be this little thing, this little end piece right here. I thought this was like the size of a quarter when I was looking at it online, and I was expecting the rod itself to actually be very thin. So we're gonna see how this looks. I'm just gonna start putting it together. Overall, I think this looks pretty good. It's gonna definitely have that minimal kind of vibe that I like in my bathrooms. I think this is gonna be a good look. I actually got these bath towels that are a waffle print. I don't know if you can see that, but I think these are gonna be really nice. I'm gonna put these on a towel hook over here. I have some holes in the wall that I have to patch up from the previous towel bar that was up here. So I'm gonna fill those in and like repaint this whole area. And then I'm gonna install these little black hooks onto the wall about here. And it'll kind of sort of tie everything together because I'll have the little black hook that'll kind of match this. I think that these shears really take away some of this visual distraction of both the shower door and that tile. When the shower's not in use, we'll just keep these closed. You'll see that instead of all the stuff. I also ordered from Amazon this little baby wipe holder. It's the same one that I had in my last apartment if you've been following me for a while. So I picked up another one of those. I didn't want to pay to ship that all the way across the country when I could just grab it from Amazon again. So I'm gonna keep my little baby wipes in here and just kind of sit this on top of the toilet. Baby wipes from CVS, if you know, you know. These are the wipes. So it's now daytime and you can see it a little better. I decided to push the curtains over just to decide if I would like it if it was a more full look. And I do like that. So I'm going to order another set so that I have 4 panels here, which will give it that more full and bunched up look. Today, I'm definitely gonna fill these holes and sand that down and paint it, and then I'm gonna remount some new hooks on the wall. To patch up holes or imperfections in drywall, I love to use this Drydex Wall Repair Patch Kit. It comes with everything you need to DIY the job. I start off by using the spatula to scrape off any loose or cracked paint. Then I press the product into the areas that need repair. The product goes on pink, but it dries white. Once the product has dried, you can use the included sandpaper to smooth the surface, and then you're ready to paint. It's a couple of days later, and I'm back in the bathroom again, and I made a little bit of progress. I had to patch up another hole here where I had like this towel ring that was there and replace it with one of my black hooks, the same one that I'm putting on the other side. And then I also had a toilet paper holder there and I took that off and I'm patching up the holes there. My curtains came in so that I can add another couple of panels to this. So I'll put those up tonight. And I think that I also got my light fixture cover. It's the same cover, but as you can see, that one has like these little stars on it. So I wanted to keep that vintage look, but I didn't want the stars on there. So I got a plain white one. I was able to find one that's exactly the same, but just without that design on there. So I think tonight I'm gonna be able to change that out and put the drapes up. And as you can see behind me, the wall that I patched up previously, that's all like dried now. I sanded it down so I can paint that, but I'm not gonna paint it tonight because I wanna paint those at the same time. So I'm gonna let those dry for at least a day. So I'll paint that and the little spot that I did for the toilet paper holder over the weekend. So I'm gonna put the curtains up now. Adding the 2 extra panels really made a huge difference. And now it's time to update that light over my vanity. And then my favorite part, the painting. For small paint jobs, I always recommend getting these all-in-one paint kits from Home Depot. And for the paint, I'm using Bare Pure White and Semi-Gloss. Putting a fresh coat of paint on really makes a difference. It was honestly really exciting to start seeing the look come together. I'm replacing the original towel bar with this matte black hook, and I'm gonna install another one by the sink where there was a towel ring. Again, we're keeping the vintage look, but these black hooks are gonna modernize the look just a little bit. I wanted to do a quick little haul to talk you through some of the things that I picked up, some of the accessories and things that I like to use in my bathroom, so I'll talk you through it. First off, from Aesop, I have the Resurrection hand soaps. I got one for the kitchen and then another one that I'm gonna be using in the bathroom. So I have one of each of those. And although we're really not doing Target, I literally have the label turned around, but this is the Sandalwood and Smoke candle from Target. I already had this and I have a little stock of this because right now we're not shopping at Target, right? But I just happen to have this. I wanted to show this to you mostly because I like the look of it. It comes in these little amber jars and actually there's a little wooden top, but this is how it looks without the top on it. It does have one of the little wooden wicks in there and it has a crackling sound when it's burning. I don't necessarily love the crackling sound, but I do like the way that the wood wick looks. I love the way that the vessel that the candle is in looks. This is a great look if you want to have this Aesop amber bottle look in your bathroom. Also, one of my best kept secrets is that I like to grab fragrances from Zara as room sprays, just for room sprays all throughout the house. So for my bathroom, I grabbed the Zara Tobacco Collection, and this is the Rich Warm Addictive fragrance. Zara has quite a few fragrances that come in these bottles. It's cheaper than buying like an Aesop fragrance if you're just gonna use it as a room spray. I like the bottle a little bit better than I like the Aesop bottles that their room sprays come in, and you have more variety what type of fragrances you wanna use. I think this particular bottle is used mostly with their men's collection, but I like this Rich Warm Addictive. They have another one that has a similar bottle. It's the Wood Collection. They've got the Cocoa Collection. Highly recommend, for bang for your buck in the pricing, that you look at Zara at their fragrances to be used as room sprays. Lastly, I got the Aesop post-poo drops. So these are just some drops that you put in the toilet after you handle your business that will help you to make the bathroom smell a little bit nicer, make the toilet smell nicer, and the entire look looks really nice together. So this is what I'm gonna be styling the bathroom with. I'm really excited for you guys to see the reveal. There's nothing like a morning ritual to remind you of the importance of simple things. Setting the tone, setting intention, it's the simple ways that we prepare and find balance. Repetition, and yet I find something new to appreciate about it every day.